before we get into it, let me explain briefly what exactly masking is. Masking is when you isolate a part of your image, a part of your video, and you manipulate whatever parts you want to do. If you want to manipulate specific parts of your image by changing the color or the light, masking. I will say these elements are better suited to be used in After Effects, but if you can't get After Effects, here's how you do it in Premiere Pro. Okay everyone, so what we're going to do here is we're going to try and use the masking tool in the opacity to try and get rid of me in this clip here. Now this won't be as clean as other clips will be, but we'll do our best. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on our clip, go down to the opacity, and get out an ellipsis mask, because that one will probably do the best. Actually no, you know what? Let's go for that, because that will be a lot easier. What I'm doing here is I'm dragging the points to where roughly I am going to come in. Look, there I am. Yeah, look, then I stop there, I turn around, another keyframe. At the moment, I am simply getting the mask around myself. As you can see, some faffing around has to be done. Yeah, that mask follows me along pretty well. But what I'm gonna do is I need to feather it a little more. Okay, so now we've done that, the next step is to duplicate this. So here we are. The bottom layer has not got the mask on anymore, so it looks like we haven't done any work to this whatsoever. But now what I'm going to do is I am going to take the bottom layer and I'm going to move it around a little bit. Also invert that one. That's important. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move this one forward a little bit. And then as you can see, I'm not there. This mysterious dark square is there. Like I said at the start of this, it will not be perfect. There are things out of my control in this room. I do apologize, but the basic premise is sound. Masking in Premiere Pro can also be used to brighten up faces. Here we have a clip from a short film that I edited. And as you can see, the face is a bit dark, so we're going to fix that right here and now. First off, we need an adjustment layer, and to put it over the entire clip, then get an ellipsis from the opacity to make a mask in the adjustment layer, and put it around our subject's face. One way you can do this is you can put the ellipsis around your subject's face and then simply press the play button underneath the mask in your effects panel. This will then kick in the AI in Premiere Pro, which will then track your subject's face. I did try this in a test, but unfortunately it didn't go quite to plan, so I'm going to freeform it. I'm going to do it myself. And how we do that is by going along your clip and keyframing the parts where your subject's face moves and changes, and you change the mask to accommodate that. Then once you're happy with your mask across your entire clip, then you can move on to adding light and color to your subject's face. The way I'm doing this is by going to the color panel and simply having a little play around with the exposure, contrast, the saturation and so forth to try and get a more brightened and natural feel to my subject's face. Now of course you can go incredibly wild with this, and I do encourage you to do so. Now I'm going to use the masking tool for changing color and light. So here we go. We need to get up a adjustment layer. There we go. Yep, that's all fine. Bring it over the clip we're going to do. Here I'm using the raw intro clip that I did. Put it over the entire thing. Now I'm going to use the pen tool, and I'm going to take this little corner over here. Boom jams. We have our mask there and there. Now let's crank up the feather. That'll do nicely. Now let's go to the color. Now anything I do, it will only affect the masked area. So if I were to bring down the exposure, you can see it's a bit darker. So it just brings a little bit a little bit of depth to the image. I can also bring in some orange if I want to. Yep, there we go. That looks very strange. And then also some blue. Actually, not a bad blue. I don't mind that blue as a color. Yeah, and then you can just kind of mess around with all of the color and light settings as much as really you want. So that is how you use the masking tools to mess around with color and light. So to finish today's video, I'm going to show you how I made the intro by using masking tools with the text. So to start this off, you need to get a text layer and type out whatever it is you want to type. For me, it's masking with. Then you need to go back to the opacity in your text layer and get a mask. Then, once you're comfortable with where your mask is around your text, you then need something to go past it in order for it to either disappear or reappear. In this instance, I'm using my magic wand. And as per usual, you need to feather out your mask. So now, as the wand passes the text, I need to stop frame by frame and move the mask along with the wand. So as the wand moves past the text, I will then keep the mask in line with the wand so it appears that the wand is making the text appear or disappear. This was a very quick transition, so don't worry that your ones might take a little bit more finagling with. And here we are again, at the end of another video. I hope this has been useful to you in any way, shape or form, and if you do enjoy these, then I will keep making them. Until next time, farewell.